Hi! Hello! Yes, we're doing commentary because the footage is 25 minutes long and I don't want you to sit through that without anything, and I also want watch hours, so let's start with context, shall we? This was for an art contest, and other than me really liking the prizes and wanting them so much, I like to consider myself close friends with the OC's owner, so I wanted to push myself more in this one, and I'm really glad I did because I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah, I'll be drawing Ziggy, owned by you know what, I'll just call him Lems. That's what we call him in the server. I don't exactly know where that nickname came from, but we're calling him Lems. Here's his socials. Go follow him. I don't know where he's active the most, so take all the ones that I'm aware of and get out of my face. Let's just start. I know you didn't come here to listen to me rambling, so here's the Speedpaint. I initially had 3 ideas, but after thumbnailing, I realized there was an empty space on the canvas, so that annoyed me. I just improvised a 4th. The first one is supposed to be him sitting in a forest talking to a robin. I don't know what he's saying, but those are supposed to be subtitles. I think he was talking about his wings. The second one is what I'm drawing now. The third one is just a headshot of him pulling the strings on his hoodie. Assuming that was a hoodie, and even if it wasn't, we're allowed to change the outfit anyway, so it doesn't matter. The 4th one is just him at the beach. I don't want to talk about it much. It's the improvised one. I don't like it a lot. So I showed these to a bunch of people, and the majority of them voted for the second one, so here we go. Rough sketching over the really rough sketch. I kind of wish I blocked out the anatomy first because there was a lot of transforming before the line art, and oh boy, there was a lot of transforming. So you can see me trying to like perfect stuff, like make a neat hand. Like what the hell? This is the first sketch, first initial sketch. I don't know what's initial. So yeah, looking at him now, he looks like he's looking towards us, the camera, the audience, but he's supposed to be looking down. I don't think I portrayed that very well, so I kind of just like went with him looking at us instead. So yeah, let's pretend that was intentional and move on. I should speed up the rest of this because it's just me rough sketching and there isn't really much to talk about here. Oh wait, motion lines to follow the eye. I forgot to put that in the finished product. Whatever, I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Oh, well, this is awkward. I had some trouble with the crotch. I don't want to talk about it. Oh look, there's the reference. I guess that's me trying to draw the hoodie, even though I could have just drawn a hoodie from memory. Speaking of the hoodie, I hate it. I hate how the line art on the hoodie turned out. I do like the shading, but I don't like how I drew the folds. They could have been like so much better. I don't know why I stuck with that. Like, I can draw folds. It was just a bad day. I don't know why I fixed it. I mean, sorry, I don't know why I didn't fix it, because like I ended up like fixing a lot of other things. I spent my time fixing those. Why didn't I just do the same with the hoodie? I'm rambling about the hoodie. Let's get off this topic. We're doing the cleanup sketch now. Yeah, this isn't line art. This is the cleanup sketch, which I hope is obvious by the little in this phase. Oh wait, let's zoom in for a sec. Earrings. I forgot the earrings! Sorry, I'm back. I hope you can forgive my little outburst there. I am just really annoyed. I didn't notice until now, watching the Speedpaint recording the commentary for it. Okay, moving on. The clothes. Yeah, I added some more detail to the pants. Speaking of things I forgot, I also forgot to put the seams. I was supposed to put seams on the pants during the sketching phase after everything else, and I forgot. And I was supposed to do it in the line art phase, and I forgot that as well. And something else I forgot was the damn wings, because I was like really happy with how the cleanup sketch turned out, and I thought I was ready for the line art here. And then I realized half of the canvas looks empty. Like, damn, what looks empty here? Why does it look empty? Am I missing something? It didn't look empty in the sketch, so I turned on the sketch, and then I realized, oh man, the wings are missing! Yeah, I'm just trying to fill in this spot with voice over, so you can ignore the rambles. I'm not actually this angry. I'm just trying to, you know, make this entertaining. I don't think it's working very well. Fun fact, this is actually my first time really seriously committing to drawing wings that don't look bad. And even though I say like I did commit, I actually didn't make cleanup I mean, I didn't make line art for it. I just used the cleanup sketch. Well, I put a cleanup sketch over the cleanup sketch, but it was still sketchy. I don't know. I didn't want to do the line art, and it wasn't just because I was lazy. Well, that is one of the reasons. But I looked at it, and it looked soft, and I didn't want to lose that texture like I did with the hair. And I thought I could fix that with the shading. I think I kind of did, but I don't know how to shade wings, because this is my first time. So I did that. But anyway, here's the line art stage. We're starting off with the face. Very, very pretty. And the hair. I'm actually really happy with the head line art. My faces don't usually look this good. And I don't know if you noticed, because I don't think... Yeah, I don't show off my art a lot on YouTube. Go follow me on Instagram if you want. But I don't draw my eyes that small. Well, I say small, but that's like normal size. I just draw really big eyes. But this was a change, and I kind of liked it. I don't know, I think I was just trying to sort of lean towards the realism that the reference pic had, because he started to look nothing like him. But then again, that's probably because his hair is like blowing up in the wind. And yeah. Oh wait, I'm drawing the tail here. I was gonna mention something about the tail, yeah. The tail, I don't know why it's like leaning over there. It's supposed to be like flapping in the wind, so it's not directly up, but I still think that's too slanted. I don't know, I just didn't want it to show... I mean, I didn't want it to be covered by the shoe, so I just moved it a bit. But I probably could have just moved it to the right. Yeah, that was dumb. But speaking of the shoes, I'm really happy with them as well. I should stop saying glad. But yeah, at first I didn't use a reference, and they already turned out good. I should have mentioned this in the cleanup sketch phase, because that's when I actually sketched out the shoes. But then I looked at the reference while making that line art, and they looked even better. And wow, I made shoes. My shoes look terrible. This is new. So here's me doing the, you know, the quote-unquote line art for the wings. Not lines. Well, they are lines technically. It's sketchy lines, but I kept the texture that I wanted, so that felt nice. I was just worried about it not like blending in, but the resolution was big enough in the canvas. I think that's what made it look good. But yeah, those are the wings. Now I'm just selecting all around all the line art of the body, so I can like start coloring it in, and you know, not actually have weird white spots like the bucket tool would get. Because like I said, I wanted to push myself with this one, so I tried not taking any shortcuts except for the wings. Let's ignore that. We started coloring already, so we can, yeah, proceed. I'm not sure why, but I kind of forgot how to skin shade in the middle of this, so I ended up redoing this 2 times, I think. I'm not sure. But they ended up looking pretty good in the end. And I actually really liked my skin shading. I don't know why I had like a semi-temporary art block for the first phase of shading it. But yeah, here we go. I should probably speed up this clip. This is going very slow. Hi, I don't know if this sounds any different yet, but my phone ran out of battery in the middle of this, and then I just completely forgot about this video for several days. I actually don't know how long it's been, but here I am. If I sound different, then deal with it, buddy. But here we go, base coloring everything. It was actually pretty fun. I thought it would be boring. Well, it was kind of boring, but no, it was boring. Moving on. Yeah, remember when I said I majorly changed a few things? Well, by a few things I mean one thing, and it's this shoe over here, cause that leg was starting to look a bit long and wonky and bent in weird ways, so I just tried to fix the angle of that. So right now, it still looks kinda long. I feel like the end of the leg should have been foreshortened a bit. Ignore that red circle. That was just me like sending a screenshot to our critique channel, like asking for help with the angle, but they said it was fine, so I continued. I don't know why I had some trouble with like the padding on the bottom. I don't know what you call that. You know, a rough bit with the pattern so you don't slip and fall. Let's not talk about that. Did I also mention that I don't know how to shade tails? I just shaded it like hair. But then like the stem part looks kind of weird to me. I don't know. I tried to fix it. I tried. I don't know how it's supposed to work. I should have looked up a reference for this. Like, why? Why do I give certain parts of the drawing special treatment and then just go like willy-nilly do whatever the hell I want for the other parts? Oh, speaking of other parts here, clothes shading, enjoy. It was way too light. I should have put more contrast, especially like that big weird triangle over there. In the end, it didn't look like that part was dipping in. Because I was erasing, I was trying to add like smudges, gradients, make it look cool. It didn't look cool, it just didn't look shaded properly. It's like I just went ham with the airbrush all over, which honestly, I do that a lot. Let's talk about the eyes. The eyes were pretty. Next, yeah, I can't, I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, that's basically the base, yeah, that's him done. Now we can move on with the wings. This was terrifying, and it was hard to, you know, do this part, like erase around the edges, because I couldn't just have bucket tooled this or select magic wand, because the line art is fuzzy. And there we go, I'm shading it. Like I said, I don't know how to shade wings. I tried to follow the ref, the bottom, but I don't think it turned out very well, very nice, because they just look like flat twigs on a thing. I don't know. There was too much contrast against the body, which had too little contrast. What is wrong with me? I need. I'm bad at shading. But let's just move on to the background because we're done with him. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I redid the background several times. I actually liked how it turned out, except he took too much of the canvas that he was covering the important parts and then made the background look bad, so I had to do it again, and then I did it again, and most of the time it was just like too painterly to fit with this like solid block anime character boy. Dude, guy, yeah. So I had some trouble. Oh my god, I can't speak. At first I wanted to make it like daylight, so I already airbrushed some like blue on his wings, so like to prepare for the background, but like that didn't work. So I tried doing a sunset here, except this didn't look like a sunset. I don't know what I was thinking with the colors I chose. I just wanted like, again, I should have used a reference for this. The only thing I used a reference for was the character himself, our boy Ziggy, and that one shoe. The shoe and the shoelace. Yeah. Well, I did use a reference for the background, but like not this specific one. This is taking too long. Can I speed this up? Hold on. But yeah, a sunset background would have been really pretty. I should have used a reference for it instead of like just giving up here. I don't know what this is. It looks like the pits of hell. Looks like fire, so I tried like putting like a ring of clouds around and then making it fade with that weird orange color, and now it just looks like something I don't want to mention. Or a throat. Or something. I don't know. It looks like flesh. It looks disgusting. Like, what happened? This was supposed to be clouds. But a lot of this was just me experimenting with new or like acrylic brushes I found in ibisPaint. I never use those. I've only used like the watercolor brush because it's like it has a cool texture. But then like I've never used the, you know, the ones that actually blend. There's some called water in like parentheses, and they don't like put color over it. They just work like the smudge brush but with a cool texture. But yeah, I changed the color here. I went for something surreal this time because I gave up trying to make a realistic background, and if it wasn't obvious, well, I don't know if it's supposed to be, but I referenced Lavender Town's illustration for the trans flag because one, it looked cool enough, and not cool like temperature, but like, you know what I mean. And it's a good mix of like stylized and realistic clouds that it would fit with the character in front, even though she didn't exactly make an anime character. It could be, but yeah, let's stop talking about this. And two, the angle didn't matter, cause looking at Lems again, but no wait, no Ziggy, the angle should be like from the top, like the bird's eye view, and there is like no references for that. So let's just go for something that is neither up or down. It's just this wide space in something. So yeah, we have the cool like textured clouds at the back with the acrylic paintbrush thing, and then the solid clouds in front. Like it adds a nice contrast. It looked better with Haley's though, because I can't do that. I'm still struggling drawing the shape of clouds, so I kind of shaded these as well. I could have blurred them a bit to blend in with the background more, but I didn't want to do that because I've already done too much blending on this photo. So yeah, we have our clouds, and now we have our man. Our man? What? What? We have our character illustration here, and I'm just like just coloring over with some overlay layers, multiply, add screen, whatever, to make him blend in with the background, like the colors, make it fit. I don't know, but yeah, that's basically it. I'm done. There was the watermark, there's the ibisPaint playback thingy, and freaking gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Thank you very much, even though I hate several things about the picture. Tip for all you artists out there, if you like a piece, don't stare at it for several hours at a time, because then you'll start to see all the mistakes, and then you start to hate it. Like hate it a lot, even though it looks really good. I woke up this morning, and I started playing Cookie Run, and I was chatting on Discord, and then I got pinged. I won the art contest in first place, and my heart was beating so fast. I wish I still had the excitement. This recording would sound so much better.